Becky. Isaac. Oh, I'm still by Columbus. I got 2 more stores to do. No, I'm in Ohio. Columbus, Ohio. It just stopped snowing probably an hour ago. Yeah, there's about 12 to 14 inches here in Columbus. I'm pushing snow with my bumper in parking lots that ain't cleared yet. Hi, Kobe. Hi, Caretaker. They're now just starting to clear the roads with the first passes. Oh, I'm doing okay. Trying not to get stuck. Hi, Jody. That zoomed in too much? Yeah, it's the cat. I only got 2 more stores to do yet now. Well, this one's got 3.3 million miles on it, so... W, a big Mexican woman? No. Yeah, Super 10s are boat anchors. That's a Jeff Dunham joke, Jody. My first truck I drove for time-wise 3 years had a Super 10 in it. Yeah, I don't haul very heavy loads anymore. I just haul loads of flowers. Once in a while load of eggs, but this is an old heavy haul truck. Hi Alex. How you doing, Jody? How's everybody else doing in here? Hi Samuel. I got 4.2 million miles in 25 years. Columbus, Ohio. I guess the state's under a code 3 where residents are told to stay indoors, but I'm not a resident of Ohio, so. I've never had so little traffic in the state of Ohio in my entire life. This is fabulous. I think they ought to have blizzards more often. Oh, this is a piece of cake. I'm used to this stuff. I'm from Michigan. Hi Stanley. Hi Northern Lights. Hi Gawky. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good evening so far. I'm by Columbus, Ohio. They just got done getting about 14 inches of snow. What do you think? You think I'm a trucker? Yeah, it's about, I'm gonna guess it's probably about 15 degrees out here, maybe 20. Oh, thanks for the gift, Intercoop. I'm in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. Yep, the whole front's covered on this truck. This motor, or this engine, is a cold-blooded. She don't like to stay warm. So 90% of the grill is covered up. I can turn my brakes on too, ding dong. Hi, Alfonso. I'm doing about 60. Hi, Daniel. Nope. This truck handles it pretty good. I can actually run a full cover on the front up to 50 degrees outside temperature, and it will still run cool. I have an oversized radiator that has about 30% more capacity than stock. So when it's really cold out, it does not want to stay warm. Hi, baby blue. As you can see, they did not plow this. Maybe one pass. I'm heading to Grove City, which is on the south side of Columbus here. I got a store to do down there, and then I got one on the west side I gotta do. I guess I drive state to state. I'm from Michigan and I'm in Ohio. I think Deutz engines are pretty neat engines for tractors and stationary equipment. When I was little, we used to have a Deutz. I've even rebuilt a Deutz engine. A little bit different how to get a head gasket fire ring for it. You gotta use little lead balls on the top of the piston. Well, Martin, you can just worry about yourself, okay? More miles driving a commercial vehicle than you have miles total driven in your life, probably. I'm Michael. I'm crazy. Nice truck. Well, I'm just doing 60. I don't need the high beams on. Besides, I got a car coming at us now, so I'm not going to turn them on. Actually really nice trucking today. There ain't nobody out here. Nope, I'm not going to the Netherlands. Probably only got 5,000 pounds in the trailer now. Maybe not even that. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Kenneth. Yep. I think Ohio needs some more snowstorms every time I come down here. This is great. Yeah, I got a picture of my truck. Not very many. But heck, I don't need a picture of my truck. I can just look at it. I got 8-inch straight pipes on this. distracted driving citation if an officer sees you using it. It's no different than holding a cell phone in your hand. I got one, but that's because I used to go off-road when I pulled dump trailers, so I had to talk to the loader operator. No, it's Lancaster, Ohio. I'm by Columbus. If an officer sees you with the mic in the hand, it is just like a cell phone. You can use it in the vocational side of the business industry, but you have to be off-road. You can't be on the highway. How big of a plane, Jim? I am in Columbus, Ohio. That got enacted when they did hands-free device only. That's been around for years. Not many states enforce it. Kansas will. Kansas will bust you right quick. I've seen it happen. And also, insurance companies won't allow companies to have them in their trucks anyway, so. Hi, Kendra. Oh, it's just a little plane. Okay. Hi, Nada Gray. They're busy working. I'm in your town, Kendra. There's a plow right there on the other side. No, I think automatic transmissions are good for older people and the people that aren't so sure about driving the manual. Well, I'm on 270 on the bottom side. Based on the fact that you guys are under code 3, you wouldn't have met up with me today. Look at how deep that snow is right there. 14 inches of snow you guys got here in Columbus. Hi, Cole. I think Ohio needs more blizzards like this. This is so awesome. Nobody on the road getting in my way for deliveries. This is nice. Got 2 more stores to do here in Columbus, and then I'm going to get the heck out of here. Because I'm sure it's going to be crazy in the morning when people get out on the roads. Yeah, I seen that you said you went out and plowed 3 more times. I was plowing snow with this thing. The snow was so deep, my bumper's so low, I was pushing snow with this thing in the parking lot. Not all the Meijer stores are plowed out. Hi, Dennis. shot. I don't know. Where was the pileup? I don't know. There was one on Tuesday in Michigan. 100 vehicle pileup. Nope, we're not allowed to use chains here in the Midwest. No chains, no studded tires. Yep, chains are only usable out in the mountains. They tear up the roads and the states don't want to rebuild these roads every year. I'm in Columbus, so I'm a good couple hours from Indy. Yeah, you can use chains in Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, probably Utah, California, Washington, but they gotta be in certain areas. I don't think you can't use them east of the Mississippi anywhere. Tell you what, they're gonna spend days plowing these shoulders and stuff back. I just gotta go down here to Grove City. Grove City Meyer, kick off a couple pallets, and then go over to the west side and deliver to the last Myers over there, just north of 70. Yeah, don't go out in this stuff if you're in the city, not on a main road. I've seen over 20 cars stuck in intersections around Columbus. All little front-wheel drive cars. I even seen four-wheel drive security shoot off into a snowbank and he was stuck. got that right, fire and rescue. I'm used to this stuff here. We didn't get any of this. IDB. Yep, stars are out down here. No, I don't have heated headlights. I don't need those. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I got all my lights on the truck. That looks like a rolling Christmas tree. No, I don't run with interior lights on. Oh, thanks for the gift, Matt. No, I don't have colored interior lights. No, it's six. Six trumpets. Boy, this ain't plowed. Why am I driving in this? Because it's called work. Why are we not supposed to drive in this stuff? I'm not scared. I'm hauling flowers. Bouquets of flowers. Well, it's too cold for salt. And it just stopped snowing an hour ago. So now they're going to get out here with all the plows and start clearing while everybody is stuck at home under state orders so that they can get the job done. Right, Kendra? Yeah, it's not pulling tough. I make it work. I am in Columbus, Ohio. see big snow piles. Well, they ain't doing a very good job of plowing the driveway here. Holy cow. Well, we got the driveway blocked with snow. And they did not plow back here, it doesn't look like. Oh boy. Oh, they did plow some back here. A little bit. Little bit. Yeah, everybody can go connect with Jody Genealogy's channel. Watch a really cool video premiered tomorrow. Yep, everybody that's listening to my live stream right now would watch one of Jody's videos for an hour. She'd be all set. Alright, I gotta go pull off a couple pallets. Everybody can behave yourself. If you're not behaving yourself, you're gonna get thrown right out. Let's see here. Gotta grab my paperwork. Alrighty. I'll be back. Everybody behaving themselves? I got one more store to do. Yippee. Yeah, yo, Kanye. Off we go. All the way up to my knee. That's how deep this dang snow is. These guys are doing a good job at cleaning. I'll give them that much. They're doing a good job. How's everybody doing again? All these stores are telling me that their Sunday night grocery delivery trucks, which they get two from their own distribution, Myers. One's dry goods, the other one is cold food and whatnot. They're saying that both of those trucks from their own distribution centers have canceled their deliveries for the night at all the stores. And Frito-Lay is not showing up, and one other truck is not showing up at all these stores. They've all canceled. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. Just waiting for the light to turn green. What I have noticed is that these lights don't change for some reason. I don't know why. There's been few where I've had to just turn on red because they're not changing. I think the Magic Eye is covered with snow. Like this one, it's not gonna change. So we're just gonna make a left-hand turn. Yeah, that's what I've had to do with about 4 different traffic lights around the area. I think the Magic Eye's covered with snow. I don't think you're really gonna check on grocery store truck stoppage. They're just telling me that they've been notified that their own company trucks are not showing up. So plow this ramp, see that? Ohio. Recently received 14 inches of snow in, what, 24 hours? Hi, Zeke. I appreciate everybody watching right now. It's a lot of powder on the ground, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'll be heading back north. I got one more store here on the west side of Columbus. And then I'm going to head back up to 33 and cut that over to Fort Wayne and go north. I'm not going to go near Detroit. See ya, Patrick. No, I got 3 skids in the nose of the trailer yet. Sorry about that. Sometimes I gotta zoom it out. Having a loaded trailer is probably the best thing. Then you can keep on going. It's kind of bad if you get stuck when you're loaded because it's just that much harder to try and get out. I almost got stuck at my first stop. I had to work at it for about 15 minutes. I wish I got 2 foot of snow at my house. I could actually put my snowplow on my pickup and use it. You guys get much snow? Everybody hear me, or did you guys lose me? Okay. Automatic transmissions are just like in your car or your pickup truck. They don't have splitters. They don't have a shifter either. Most of them are just push button. I lost service for a second, so seeing the head count go down, so yeah, Georgia and the Carolinas were gonna get ice. Welcome in from Germany. Self-driving trucks will never make it. This would be a prime example right here. They're not going to know where the lane is. Electric trucks will work for local work. They won't ever do long haul because truck stops are not going to put infrastructure in to charge your electric truck. That's not going to happen. Well, Tesla's cars can't even figure out a lane change in construction zones without hitting concrete barriers, so. Yeah, our company's got nothing but automatic transmissions. They got 50 trucks with automatic transmissions. My truck's not an automatic. Mine's a manual, but I own my truck. What did she do? I was in a, what, she drop a super chat or something? If I missed Kendra's gift or whatever, here it is. What's too heavy off-road? Hi Terry. Yeah, the blizzard's over here. Actually, the electric trucks are, the Edison Motors electric truck is lighter than the conventional. Oh, she gave a bunch of gifts? That's awesome. Hi, Christy. Yeah, Tesla trucks ain't never gonna make it. I think it's going to be hybrid trucks like Edison Motor builds. Oh, I like the quick trips in Wisconsin. How many gifts did you send, Kendra? High floor to ceiling. That guy lives in the basement of his mom and dad's house and he owns one of the largest logging companies in Canada. And here he's built his semi-truck on a dirt floor in the dead of winter. Well, here's another one for you, Kendra. Jody says you did a couple, so there's your two for the day. Topsy, Edison Motors truck, that hybrid Topsy they built on a dirt floor. You're darn right he is. And that's kind of neat, the technology he's using too. Converting all the old trucks and now he's converting pickup trucks. No, I'm in Columbus, Ohio, on Route 270. hard to believe it's 10 minutes to 10 and it's so bright out from the city lights reflecting off the clouds. Different, that's for sure. Dropping links, Jody. Yeah, trains are hybrids, and all the logging equipment at lumber mills is all hybrid also, and has been for about 3 or 4 decades. No, it's not. It's not vibrating in the holder because it's rubber mounted. The mount itself is bolted solid to the truck cab frame, and the phone's sitting in rubber, so it's not vibrating at all. Well, when you're old and have 4.2 million miles on you, or 3.3 million miles on you, you're gonna rattle too. So said I had to be parked. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. cat, all right. $3.99. I have 4.2 million miles under my belt and never wrecked. So until you surpass that, I think you ought to just hush up. And by the way, I do have paper logs. That's all I use. Hey, $3.99. Have a good day. No, I'm not 80. I've been driving 25 years. If you want to do the math, it's 165,000 miles a year. See ya, Kendra. Nope, I've never been to Oregon. Oregon, Washington, and Maine are the only 3 states I've never been to in the continental U.S. I'm almost to it. I can see the sign. Just gotta wait for the light to turn green. For me. Yeah, the paint's original on the hood and the sleeper. I repainted the cab. It don't look that great, but there's somebody walking down the middle of the road right here. No, I'm light. I got 3 pallets to pull off, and then I have an empty trailer to drag home. Oh, you just don't let your foot up off of it all the way. Coal hauler. That's what this truck did when it first started. I bought this truck out of West Virginia. It used to haul coal. And then it pulled an RGN after that. And then I bought it. Well, somebody forgot to plow this road. Hi, Chief Pete. Well, at least they got the loading docks all plowed here. That's a good thing. And this is the first one that actually has the door open for me. Wow. I don't have to wait. I've locked all 4 of them in. This truck's all-wheel drive in the back if I need to. Had to do it at my first stop. Last stop. Oh boy, it is cold out. Well, he wasn't expecting me, but it's nice when they're there with the door open. And write something down. And now we can hit the road. Yeah, it's not very often. See, they usually get their store delivery trucks, their distribution trucks, and he's waiting for it, but I don't think he realizes they're not coming. Yeah, it is cold. I think it's got to be like 10 degrees out, 15. It is very chilly. Let's turn on some headlights. Car coming. I got an 18 speed. Well, that didn't work out very good. Back up and try it again. Tony, hi the trucker. Welcome in everybody. Yeah, I have a trailer and it's empty. I got quad locks. I can lock them all in. I can use the inner lock. I can lock the front one in. I can lock the back one in. I got a 3-switch system on this old girl. I am in Columbus, Ohio. I kind of built this truck this way because I did a lot of off-road many years ago pulling dirt trailers, and you don't want a quad lock when you're coming out of a field hitting asphalt. You got to at least unlock one wheel, otherwise you break a lot of stuff. So I put everything on independent switches. Oh, thanks Shirley, thanks for the gift. Yeah, it went all south south of Omaha, and it went all south of Michigan too. Oh, Shirley sent 2 gifts? Alright. Well, thanks, Shirley. You're only allowed 2 train horns a day. Otherwise, I run out of air. Look at this knucklehead. He's gonna try and plow the highway. Yeah, I had to put a limit on the train horn blast per person, because one day somebody gave me like 5 or 6 of them and I about lost all my hair. I got 650 cat. Oh, thanks, Shirlene. Yeah, I don't think this is slippery here. I am in Columbus, Ohio, heading back to Michigan now because I'm all done with my deliveries. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Hi, Richard. Hi, Jonathan. Yeah, I don't know how far it is back. I didn't punch it into GPS yet because I know where I'm going. I guess we could put it in. Oh, thanks, Bobby. Super chatters, membership purchases, and gifters get the train horn. Yeah, it's a little greasy. A long ways to go to get to Maryland, and the roads are not going to be that good for you. I can tell you that much right now. This is what Ohio looks like right now. Yeah, I do a lot of live streams. I also do live streams with Jody Genealogy on her channel. She's going to have a premiere tomorrow night on her channel. Hopefully everybody will tune in to that one. She needs another 260 watch hours to be monetized on her channel. People stopped on the highway. See that? Somebody plowed her into the snowbank. get back at 3:45 in the morning. Let's play a game. Where is the lane? Where, oh where did my traveling go? Oh where could it be? I am in Columbus, Ohio. Very snowy Columbus, Ohio. I think that one car missed the exit ramp. Pretty much. See, I can tell I'm in the lane right now. I can see the white dotted line. You guys can't. Well, maybe you can. Hi, JC. Uncle who? You mean Uncle BS? That's what I call him, Uncle BS. I'm in Ohio, Columbus. Yeah, there's some people that are trying to venture out in the public right now, and they are misjudging where the off-ramps are. There's a car buried in the snow right there. See that? Hi, Zach. Well, I've gone from Michigan to Columbus, and now I'm going back to Michigan. Your home is Marysville, Ohio. I'll be going past there in a little bit. Yeah, it's completely safe. I've been doing it all day. I haven't had issues once. Every state has the worst drivers, just depends on where you deal with them at. Every state has them. As far as traffic goes, it's probably Atlanta. Well, the reason why I'm driving right here is I am on a lane, but this snow is kind of packed down and it's not going to get scraped off with a snowplow. It'll get beat up by the tires driving on it, so I'm actually helping it by... Boy, they need to stop plowing this right here too. I'm actually helping it by beating it up. I wouldn't follow a truck driver because you're going to lose sight because of the snowstorm that they are creating behind their trailer. That's probably not the greatest advice. At least not in times like this where majority of truck drivers don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. Well, it's really easy today. State officials told all the people in Ohio to stay indoors, stay off the road. That works for me. This is the easiest day ever in Ohio that I've ever had. Now, state of Indiana is considered pothole center. I guarantee you, Indiana is worse than Louisville or Louisiana. I'm doing 60. Not if you know how to drive, they don't. I drive with them on all the time, then I know how slippery it is. It's no different than if you're using your foot for the brake. It's gonna slide either way. Hi September. Hi Grace. I'm getting the heck out of town. It's so cold that the snow is actually not slippery. That's how cold it is. No, I don't ride the rumble strips. It's a 3-step, but I leave it on the high. You're getting that winter storm that just rolled through here in the last 24 hours. Is everybody having a good night tonight? I'm having a fabulous day. Hi, Javier. Hi, Richard. Oh, they were a lot worse earlier. Nope, I ain't stopping nowhere. Nope, I don't know anybody from any other trucking companies. And it is 10:30 in the evening here. Not bad, there's not that much traffic here, so. I hauled flowers. I delivered to 9 of our grocery stores. What are you asking, Nathan? Yeah, this is Eastern Standard Time. What time is your premiere tomorrow, Jody, or don't you know? Hope everybody goes to check out Jody Genealogy's channel. She's working on some watch hours for her channel. You guys can start a playlist, watch some videos that she's got. I'm in some of her videos. We do a lot of stuff together. We've been friends for 35 years, so hopefully you guys go check out her channel. No, it's not windy here. Got a channel. Yeah, it's a Peterbilt. Type in $ backyard and it'll drop your channel. Oh no, Jody just did it. Well, this went down to one lane just now. See that? Yes, the state decided to stop plowing. 1999. She's got 3.3 million miles on this girl. I am northwest of Columbus, Ohio. Yep, 33 to Wapakoneta, over to St. Mary's, jump on 127 up to 30, over to Fort Wayne, jump on 69 to Michigan. Yep, I've been through Montana a few times. I don't go out there no more. Yeah, I've been through North Dakota also. I've been through all the states except for Washington, Oregon, and Maine. No, because I'm from Michigan. This is normal for us. This is a walk in the park. When the state told the locals here in Ohio to stay home, they did. So I have dealt with very little traffic today. It is great. This is a semi-truck. I'm heading back to Michigan. I got all my deliveries down here in Ohio. I've been in Montana when in the wintertime. Last time I was out there it was minus 40 degrees. That was cold. Yeah, I don't go to Flint. I'm from the west side of the state. I'm by Marysville, Ohio. Yeah, I go out of state all the time. Nope, this is 33. I don't go to Delaware. Not anymore. Everybody's having a good evening tonight. Appreciate everybody watching. You can kind of see what I go through on a daily basis. I go live all the time. I've been in upstate New York a couple times and don't care to go back. No problems. Any quick trip in Wisconsin is a good place, but I don't stay at truck stops. I have the luxury of staying at places that I pick up at or deliver, meaning like Home Depots. No dogs. I don't feel like stopping when the dog needs to stop. I just like to keep the doors closed and keep rolling. Deliver propane, okay. Yeah, this This is normal for Michigan weather too. This is nothing. Yeah, I'm home about once a week. No, Gabriel, I don't do that because that's just abusing my truck. So. Yeah, it does. It's not fun to drive into 5 Boroughs. I've done it a couple times and that is not fun at all. Yeah, I was home Monday and Tuesday, so I didn't have to drive in that mess. There's no way I'm going to have a litter box in my truck. Nope. Not gonna happen. This truck's too small anyway. They ain't got room for that. I am hauling sailboat fuel right now. I've gone to the docks in Baltimore and some ports. I used to load out of the port all the time when I had my step deck trailer. I'm doing 60 miles an hour. No, I'm on 33. I'm in Ohio. There's no 31 in Ohio. Trailer's fine. Yeah, I owned my own step deck for about 3 years. I should have kept it, but I'm pulling reefer and making the same amount of money. So, plus I don't have to find my own loads. Yeah. Did I miss something? Oh, that's awesome, Zach. Yeah, I'm an owner-operator. How far I get back. I don't know if I'll get back all the way or not. You guys can all go check out Gabriel's channel. He just dropped his channel link. up here to Wapakoneta. Yeah, I usually go to Minnesota, but we don't have grocery stores in Minnesota yet, so. There's 3.3 million miles on the truck. Actually, well, Honda's on both sides, ain't it? Isaac lives north of Wapakoneta, okay. Yeah, that's because if you're an Ohio resident, you're not supposed to be out here. That rule don't apply to people out of state. Because I did not see a sign, so. And I've passed some cops today. After midnight. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going back to Michigan. And what was that rule, Jody? Yeah, the code 3, yeah. That is kind of interesting that people actually abide by it here in Ohio, so. I've always lived in Michigan. West of Columbus is where I'm at, and I don't go sit down in a restaurant after I'm trucking very often. My name's Andy. lights from the Honda factory. I'm not pointing towards the greenhouse in Wapakoneta. Hi, Chris. Oh, I'm doing okay. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Gerald. Yeah, that's not a horn. That's just a grab handle. I didn't see no sign when I came into Ohio, and I've passed plenty of state troopers and city cops that didn't bother stopping me, so. I seen plenty of semis when I went through Wapakoneta on 75, so I don't think they're stopping anybody on the highway. I don't know, probably Minnesota. Yeah, it stopped snowing a couple hours ago. I'm heading back to Michigan. I'm doing the speed limit, so, well, not quite. Hi, Voodoo. I only change it once a month. Roads aren't slick here. I'm not breaking traction, so. I change my oil about every 15,000 miles, so. Voodoo, this is divided 4 lanes. Whatever's cheapest. put 12 gallons in it. Yeah, it's a 650 cat. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do another load tomorrow or not. I've been through Vegas a couple times, but I don't go out there no more. Minnesota and Missouri is as far west as I go. Well, thanks for the gift, Shirlene. I already gave you 2 earlier. Somewhere between Columbus and Wapakoneta, Ohio. Out in the middle of nowhere. And it's starting to snow again. I'm on 33. Yeah, I used to run dedicated from Michigan to Miami and back. That was many years ago. Farthest southeast now that I go, Cincinnati or Richmond, Kentucky. Probably Richmond, Kentucky. Yeah, nobody else worked on this truck but me. That was a snowplow truck on the side road. No. I think it's probably about 10 degrees out. It's pretty cold. That's a 650 cat. No, that trailer's empty now. I'm heading back to our yard. I don't know if I'm going to go back home. We'll see if they got another load for me tomorrow. catfish. I don't have any LD. Well, thanks for the gift. No, it's called technology. What road are you referring to? 33? It wasn't bad earlier when I came through. I'm heading back to Michigan. I'm in Ohio right now. Yeah, I put over 2 million on the truck. The roads I think are okay. It's a little slick in some spots. They're not all plowed, that's for dang sure. No, this ain't 70, this is 33. 3, I guess. That's for residents of Ohio. I'm in Ohio, Frank. I'm on 33. It's too cold for salt. It won't work. Are you going to bed, Jody? No, I got paper logs. Hey, Jody, you going to bed or what? I don't know. I might drive for another hour. I have no idea what you're saying, Andre. Yeah, when I left Grand Rapids, I seen about 6 of them in the ditch before Battle Creek. Oh, thanks for the gift, Daniel. Oh, I gotta stop for 30 minutes before 8 hours is up. I'm not immune to that. Why would my tandem break? We didn't get much snow today. Oh, it's a Peterbilt. I use all the brakes. Jake brake. No, it ain't. It's only got one seal. It's fine though. They're on restrictions. Ohio doesn't allow locals out on the road at this time. There ain't no mountains around here. I don't know what town I'm coming up to. This is Ohio. I'm heading back to Michigan. Oh, I got a manual. Oh, for a super chat or a membership or a gift, I can blow the horn. No, it's an 18 speed. No, I'm not gonna make it home tonight. Hi, Karen. I might make it another hour, maybe not. Yep, I got a trailer. I'm in Ohio. Nope, don't go to New York ever again. Why would being windy and being empty be a bad thing? No, it's not icy. don't have stores out of this country, so it's just a snowplow truck, just a pickup truck. I'm not you, so I'm not gonna find a parking spot. Myers and Home Depot. Once in a while, Costco. We can't run chains here. Can't run tire chains east of Colorado. I've never had that problem with the wind trying to blow the trailer. See ya, Voodoo. It's 11:20 here. This isn't a highway. This is just a 2-lane. everybody joining me on my live stream here. I'm in Ohio. I don't know if I'll be hauling anything tomorrow or not, so thanks everybody for stopping by.